these few months coming up are the worst. When it comes from November through January 1st is where we gain most of our weight as individuals, anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds. So if we can help our consumer in any way, we know that if we can just really keep the ball where it's at before November, instead of digressing through the holiday season, then really we've succeeded as a company when it comes to health and fitness. So what I did is I came across some fitness tips that we can do in the choices that we make in the few months to come, so that we do exactly that. We keep the ball right where it is and don't move backwards when it comes to our health and fitness. So step number one, or goal number one, is to set a goal and to have a plan. So without goals, without plans, we really don't know where we're going, and it's really easy to falter when we don't have any goals. Without these goals, it's a way for us to really blow off our workouts and to blow off our diet. So to have something attainable for us with our goals, we want to make sure that they are attainable. I heard you guys talking in the beginning about an hour a day of cardio. Man, that would be great if we could do it 7 days a week. And we all have very active lifestyles and we're busy as heck. So we try to make these goals attainable, and that's where we come up with the 30 minutes a day. That doesn't mean having to come to the gym. It means just getting up, walking around, making a goal for yourself. Hey, I've been sitting at my desk for 30 minutes. Maybe it's time for me to get up and just walk outside, get a little of that vitamin D in the sun, and then come right back in. I've had clients in the past that just set a timer at their desk, and every half an hour they get up. I've even seen the extreme of doing some push-ups in between because they're sitting at their desk. And I've seen clients with their shoulders coming to me like this because they're on a mouse all day. Yeah. So if we can just get them into the upright position. Our bodies are made to be up, moving around, running around, doing things, not behind a desk all day. So if we can set ourselves just realistic goals like that, just getting up and moving around, at the end of the day, if we can shoot just 200 extra calories, we know that in 1 pound of body fat, it's equivalent to about 3,600 calories. So if we can burn an extra 200 calories a day over 9-10 days, that's equivalent to about 1 pound of body fat. Just a couple hundred calories a day. And that can also come on the flip side of what we're eating. Are we eating that extra cocktail or that extra cookie that's equivalent to 350, 400 calories a day? So we can just do those things in moderation with our food, and then get up and move around a little bit more. We're going to be where we want to be. So next, eat before you go to big parties, so you don't overindulge. Big one, right? We all go to parties during the holiday season, and we go starving. Thanksgiving, I remember as a kid. Oh, Mom, I'm not going to eat today. I'm not going to eat all day because I want to fill up on Thanksgiving dinner. All of us do it. So if we can make educated, quality decisions before we go to dinner, so we're not filling up on all those rolls and the gravy, so we can have a good balanced breakfast and really moderate what we're eating for dinner, we're going to be in a lot better position. Let's bring me to the next point. Use moderation. Really, from everything we do, from consuming alcohol to what we're eating, everything in moderation. I'm a realist. We need to be able to do some of those things. It makes life tolerable, but doing them at a point to where we're not hurting ourselves in the long run, because we're worried about our quality of life, but also our length of life. We want to make sure that we're not having a 12-pack in one sitting. Make sure that we're being smart about it and making quality decisions. Macronutrients, eating a balance of macronutrients. Next point. What the heck, Montana, are macronutrients? So we have macro and micronutrients. I'm not going to get into it, but really eat more protein and eat more veggies. We were talking about this a little bit before. The protein helps increase our metabolism up by 20-30%. So again, by the end of the day, we've burned more calories than we would have if we didn't eat that protein, or if we didn't go for that walk, or if we didn't drink that soda. So really, it comes to our metabolic rate. We want to make sure that we're burning a lot more calories than we're consuming every day. And then on the flip side, if we're consuming more calories than we're burning, then our body's going to store it. And that's where we want to be. So next point, make a goal to do something active for 30 minutes. Kind of touched on that a little bit before. So whether it's getting up from your desk or going for a walk, walking your dog, going for a bike ride, playing fetch, playing with your kids, something, going swimming, something active. Limit alcohol consumption. So red versus white wine, we talked about that a little bit before. The red wine usually consists of about 350 calories per drink, and maybe if you had a cocktail with a light mixer, you're looking at maybe 70 calories. So you could have like 4 or 5 of those compared to 1 glass of red wine. So making more educated decisions, and this is things that we work with our clients daily. Again, doing what we want to do, but making better quality decisions when we do them. So, doing a shot or more of a hard alcohol, being careful of our mixer because we don't want to add soda because then we're just adding calories and sugar. But if we added maybe a club soda or just lime juice, something like that. Again, so you can do what you want to do, you can socialize during the holidays, but yet we're not giving up our goals for the holiday season. And staying hydrated. Majority of us, when we feel hungry, we're really just thirsty. When we're born, our bodies consist of about 90% water. And when we die 75, 80 years later, we're about 50% water. So along those 75, 80 years, we lose that hydration, we lose that water. We need to be making sure that we attain enough water throughout the day. So what's enough water? You're definitely going to want to drink a lot more water than you or you. We'll have a different number. So real quick, you guys can figure it out for yourselves. Take your body weight and divide it by 2. And then right about there is about the amount of ounces in water you should be drinking a day. The 8 cups a day thing, not hacking it. It's not enough. Take your body weight divided by 2. I would definitely encourage that. It's going to help with your satiety, help you feel fuller, also keep you hydrated and keep your body working as efficiently as it can. So that's a big one. Drinking water before dinners or even with dinner and saving your cocktails for after is a smart one. Slowing down on your conversation during dinner. Usually when we have so much conversation, we're not even cognizant of what we're eating or how much we're eating. So I know we want to make sure that we're conversating with our families for the holidays, but really the point is just try to be aware of what we're doing when it comes to consuming calories. Makes sense, right? Right. And then let's see here. Conclusion. Don't wait until January 1st. Everybody waits until January 1st. Those are the biggest months for us, and then they start to drop off in March and April. And we can see the numbers of our clientele, and we can see the faces that were coming in January that we're all excited about it, and we don't see them in March, and they fall off. So really, if we could start today and start working towards your goals, shoot by January 1st, we're already there. Setting realistic goals is really a huge one for me on this whole list. If we set goals and we don't attain them, or we don't even get close, we just really get motivated. Thank you. Get demotivated, and when that happens, we end up not coming in at all to the gym, or forget the gym, just doing anything active. It just doesn't happen. So make sure that we set things with realistic goals and eat the elephant one bite at a time. If it's a client with 100 pounds that needs to lose, or even 10 pounds, eat it one bite at a time. Rome was not built in a day, even though we'd all like to. So just be realistic with yourself and make sure that what you're setting for yourself is really realistic. So with that said, Adrian, today we have some phenomenal pricing, some of the best I've seen with 0 initiation. Why don't you go ahead?
So how the membership work is, we're invited for your company to come out here and give you guys special discounts on a month-to-month membership. So there are a month-to-month membership. How it works is you pay your first and last month to get started. And now this membership will contain all club sport access, which is about 99% of our locations. So it will be about $59.98 for you to join, and then $29.99 ongoing month to month. So that's short and sweet. Any questions with that at all regarding what gyms are near you guys? How does it work? Any dependents you can add in? Also add on dependents for $24.99. Very cool. So yeah.